Just stay on your songwriting road. Perfect your songwriting. So now that I'm in the car and getting ready to leave Walmart, my girlfriend's house, because she gets all my money. But what I'm doing is I'm recording a new album while re-recording old information, all in the Tascam. It would be easy, as some people would think, to just do it in computer, but I just don't like recording into the computer. I know the Tascam well enough to use the copy and paste to, get everything done real quick. So I'm not going to be playing through like whole songs. I'm just going to be taking the best performance, copy, paste until it's done. And then I'll have that stuff for posterity, because I don't really feel like playing the whole thing. That would take much more time on 100 songs. So I figure 100 songs, maybe a week, is worth the work. But anyway, I'll see you back at the house. All right, so I'm back at home, getting ready to go inside and start working on some stuff. Today's video is gonna be a rant, because there's some things that get asked of me often, and that is mix down stuff from people who are songwriters. And I think that because we can do everything, it's complicated for us to focus on one thing. So everything suffers at that rate. And I think the biggest thing you can do if you are a songwriter is just learn the basics of mixing. Simple basics. I'm talking about learn how to compress by taking something, compressing the hell out of it, and then easing off. You ease off until it's clear and it fits, and now you're good. That's compressed. You squanch the hell out of it, and then ease off, and then when you see if you've recorded everything the way I told you, around negative 18, negative 16, when you start peaking at negative 16 because you went 16 instead of 18, then you're compressing and you're realizing that, okay, now my little peak outs are kind of coming in, then that's good. Stop there. Listen. Use your ears. If it's sounding good, stop there. The other thing is EQ. I always get questions about EQ because we only have 3 bands to work with and a suite. And I say this: if you are using your equalizer and you've chosen all of the sounds that you're using, typically you're using a multi-effects stump box anyway, and or the multi-effects box that comes along with the system. It's okay. It's not Digitech RP1000 or the Boss ME80, but it is something to use if you want to use that. But anyway, if you are using multi-effects patches to record your stuff, then you've already chosen the sound that you want. So once all your tracks are in, you want to listen to the song leveled out. You want to go through it and level everything, just like you're using a drum machine. Just level everything out. Don't add any effects yet. Just level everything out. Once you level everything out, then listen to what you want to sweeten, and sweeten that. Anything that is aggravating. Let's say you used a patch that has that rotary organ type thing on your guitar, and it's humming in certain spots. Then what you're going to do there is you're going to go to that and you're going to fix that. You're going to do corrective EQ on that, and anything else that you have in there that isn't a problem, you're going to use sweetening, for that. So you may do additive for that, you may do subtractive for the other thing, and you have to make those decisions as you go. Those are the only things you want to do. You don't want to get into all that other stuff that goes along with this, because as a songwriter, you don't want to get on the engineer road. You don't want to get on the wrong road. You know, 10 years ago, there was the Beatman road. Then 3 years after there was, okay, pick the right DAW. So you're on the Pro Tools road. Now you're on the recording engineer road. And then, you know, you're on the mixdown engineer road and the master engineer road. Just stay on your songwriting road. Perfect your songwriting. Don't get on the road that wasn't intended. Stay on the road that you are on. You'll be happiest there. And as you gain celebrity and you gain clients and customers, you'll be able to hire out engineers. So before I start working, I typically start washing some clothes because somehow the washer being on works out, helps me out. I bought some stuff from Bassist, and I'm gonna wash it before I wear it. My mother used to do this, and I kind of and I also have this stuff here. This stuff here is fabulous. One of my Mexican friends turned me on to this. I was using Gain at first, and I was like, he came over to record some stuff, and I'm like, Paige, you know, what the hell you got on? And he's like, hold on, let me call my wife. And she told me, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get me some of that. So I've been using that shit since. Anyway, so before I start anything, I go through the house doing stuff because I'm conjuring. I'm not conjuring. I'm just getting myself together. I'm editing the video while getting ready to work on some music. My wife asked me to make a rap song for her, so I'm gonna do that. What's up, Lee?
Gummy bears in my hands.
Gummy bears in your hands?
That's what I think.
Go and see if they are thawed. Alright. So, and this is the Nectar of the Gods Rockstar. I love this shit. This is fabulous. Along with my other medications that I take. Anyway. So, we're gonna start working on some stuff. My wife bought me a set of speakers because she wants me to make a rap song for her, and she wants it to sound like rap music. So she bought me these speakers, and of course my other speakers, they died. They were like 7 years old. My Rocket 5s, one of the Rocket 5s died. I won't say because it was 7 years old. I'll tell the truth and say that I have a lot of little children, and one of my daughter's favorite color is yellow, and I think she knocked down my speaker because when I came home, well, my old speaker, which is down there, because when I came home, I noticed that my speakers weren't the same. They weren't oriented the same way that they were when I left. So I realized that somebody had broken something, but nobody's ever going to say, it was me, Dad, it was me. So anyway, we have the Tascam over here. So anyway, we have the Tascam. I got to get used to this phone. We have the Tascam over here, and the other reason why we were down for the count for a minute was because I had a baby. Well, my wife had the baby, but you know, I'm a part of the whole thing, being a at-home parent who works from home. And there's my other baby. Now, every time I decide or think about wanting to sell that instrument right there, I learn something new on it, and it becomes something that I need. I have in my computer a DAW storage. Okay, I have them all, and it's mainly because sometimes I'll work on local artists or people who are coming up, and everybody has those preferences until they find out that she can do all of that. Sometimes I'll get, hey man, can you make a track for me? I'm like, yeah, I can make a track for you. Oh, I only work with people who have Pro Tools, so I have Pro Tools in my computer, and I'll, you know, do everything before they get here using those down there, and my other guitars and stuff, and then when they get here, we'll go through it, and they find out that I did everything on hardware, and we load into Pro Tools, and you find out that you don't actually need Pro Tools. I usually use, and I know you're gonna laugh, everybody's gonna laugh, I usually use Music Creator to do edits. It's fun looking, and for me, the fun looking thing is the thing that I'll enjoy working with. But anyway, it's fun looking, and I can get the edits done quickly. I don't have to worry about anything because I'm only using it to edit. I try to get, if I'm working with a singer, I'll try to get that singer to work and work and work and work until they can sing the parts outright. I don't like to spend a lot of time doing voice correction because I have other shit to do. It has nothing to do with, it has absolutely nothing to do with not liking voice correction. I like all the tools. I just have other shit to do, and I don't want to be stuck fixing every phrase of a song. But anyway, so we're gonna start working on some stuff for my wife, and I'm gonna talk some shit while I do that, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this phone work while we do this, because these are my vlogs. So stay tuned, and maybe I'll find a music stand or something. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so I have started recording some songs, and if you look over there, you'll see that I have a new bass and a new guitar that I will be doing a review on, and over there is baby Jimmy's. Over there is baby Jimmy's bed, so when he's hanging out with me, he has a place to be. Alright, so I'm gonna set up the bass and start recording. I will be using, excuse me, I don't get much sleep. I will be using the usual suspects, and that is my B1X on pedal and or my BP50 pedal. Sort of like Spectra sounds. I don't really think much of the bass stuff. Or the drums. But anyway, or the keyboards either. So let's get that together, and let's see what I can do as far as some bass guitar playing. Give me one moment. Alright, so I have Jimmy with me. He's going to be playing bass also. We're working on a song called Obsidian, right, Jimmy? Yeah. So I'm going to be knocking this one out. The line is pretty simple. I'm just going to listen to the song a little bit. That's my daughter Lean, and that's my daughter Lean behind you. I mean, behind the camera. So the song goes like that. So I'm basically playing around with it to see what will work. It's not too loud, is it? You got it, Jim? You got it? They're watching the baby too. Oh, it's alright. That's my son, Jimi. Alright. Let's try it. Ready? It's coming up. Alright, so we're just basically playing around. Alright, so we're going to take that one. We're going to try one out. And Jim's going to be playing secondary bass lines for us. I didn't hear that click off. 1, 2. Alright, well, we will get some more of this done a little later, but I think it's time. Jim, would you like your Popeye chicken, sir? Would you like the Popeye chicken? Oh, alright, well, we will give you your Popeye chicken. Alright, we'll be back after a much needed intermission. Jimmy! Jimmy! Jimmy, 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 Jimmy! It's your Jimmy. It's the Jimmy man. Jimmy, are you going to play some guitar for us today, Jimmy? Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. You can't grab everything, Jimmy. Is that Jimmy? Jimmy! This is Jimmy. Jimmy Andderson.
Really sounds amazing.
Jimmy! It's Jimmy! Jimmy Johansson. Jimmy is dancing. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy, are you going to play a little guitar for us today, Jimmy? Jimmy Andderson, are you going to play a little guitar for me, Jimmy? Jimmy Johansson. Jimmy Joe. go, Johansson. Jimi is dancing. All right, so today, welcome to Polka Dot Lane, my Tascam 2488 Neo Hippies. Today, I got my RP 1000. I'm gonna be rocking out for the world. You know, I've been playing since, I've been alive, I've been playing so long that I can't even remember the day I started. All right. Today I will be shredding on my Telecaster by Squire. It's been modified. My dad put an SA in the bridge, and it's the regular old lipstick in the neck. So, without further ado, I'm getting ready to get this going for y'all, all right? All right. All right, Jim. I'm just going to let you know right now, that part you played on the bass, Jimmy, you want to fight, Jim? You want to fight? You want to fight, Jim? You want to fight? All right, so Jim, that wasn't a good part, man. We're gonna have to do it again, bro. All right, Jimmy. We're gonna have to do it again, okay? All right. So let's try it again. Oh, we're gonna do a butt change too, because Jim has incontinence issues. All right, bye.